Hello and welcome to our show. We're kind of late tonight and a little disarrayed. Sorry about that. We had the same issue that we had last week on Friday when we tested with Restream. Somehow it got blocked out again. I think it's Rumble. So apologies to friends on Rumble. You're not going to see the show. And we've got YouTube going on. So we're a little bit late and a little disheveled, but we are here and we are ready to roll. As always, we're going to start the evening with a song. Now, I've got some screens that you can't see or you shouldn't be able to see anyway. So, hopefully, you can fire away at the chat. And enjoy the show start. We'll be back in a short second. Thank you. Thank you, friends. And thank you very much. Rumble didn't work tonight, so this is going to be a Gremlins Tuesday. Okay. Well, we got Wednesday tomorrow with Dave the Diver, so I've got about 24 hours to work out these issues. In the meantime, tanks. It's going to be World of Tanks. My face is going to go funny in a second as I change the screens, but again, tonight what we're going to be doing. Christmas time, the Christmas season, the holiday season special, the World of Tanks ran is over. It ended yesterday. They're back to just a normal day at World of Tanks. Now, I won, I think, 27 premium days, which is somewhat special, where you get 5 chances to, when you win, you can multiply your points, which increases your tanks. Now, I have 4 different tanks that I'm progressing on something called a tech tree, in which I'll show you shortly. And I'm going to be running those for victories. So we're going to be playing those 4 tanks until we get 5 victories so I can progress them with points. Yeah, interesting. Next week, we're going to be doing a beginner thing on World of Tanks. It's an option I've never had. It's called Story Mode, and it's interesting. And so we'll be doing it next week. Um, But until then, I've got no means to monitor chat now, guys, again. So please forgive me. I just can't see the chat tonight. I'm kind of pooched on this one. I needed to log in prior to doing something, and because I had to switch the way I was doing it, I don't have a chance to log in and do that. My monitor doesn't work with YouTube, and Rumble didn't take anything, which it said it did. So Rumble kind of cheated me in a way out of this one. So forgive me, guys. It's going to be a bit of a weird start to the night, but welcome to the show from YouTube. I'm welcoming my friends from X and also from Facebook. It's a rough start to tonight's show. We had some major technical issues. It happens. It's part of working in the wonderful world of the internet. Yes, it is. Okay, so with that being said, and no less ado, it's time to put on the tanks. As we put our best tanks forward with Wargaming. Wargaming, who came out with this in 2010 on the North American and European servers, and they were a Belarusian Russian company. In 2013, they moved they moved to the Japanese servers. In 2021, they split the company and moved half the company to Ukraine, Lithuania, and Cyprus. And they do the North American and European Japanese servers, whereas the other sort of part of the company is in Russia, Belarus, still where it originated, and that's exactly where those servers are going. Speaking of which, gotta do this real fast, guys, because it doesn't work unless I do for whatever reason. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Okay, so we're in World of Tanks. Now, I've got 4 tanks you can see on the bottom screen. I'm highlighting with the little hand. The T1 Heavy, the Mouse Gen, or as they call it, the Mouse something else, the Object 257, and the Conqueror. Now, the Conqueror, Object, and Mouse Gen are all Tier 9 tanks. There's 10 tiers in this game. 10th, obviously, being what is supposed to be the most competitive with the most meta tanks, and tier 1 meaning you're just a beginner and the tanks are like really World War I kind of tanks, kind of goofy, but once you've started the game and played a little while, player really has no business in tier 1, 2, or 3, at least any self-respecting player, unless you're doing some sort of show or something fun. In which case, handicap yourself, please. Nothing worse than when a new player starts a game and a bunch of pros come in and just whack them. Nothing more discouraging than that. Anyways, this game is fun. It has its pratfalls. A lot of people don't like the matchmaker. A lot of people don't like a lot of things about this game. However, it is a pretty decent game and one of the best tank control games for the WASD key movements with your mouse that there is. It's very comfortable. I'd like to see a Star Trek space game for once made, sort of similar to this, except with Star Trek ships in the Star Trek universe. I think it would really, really go over well. Because Star Trek's kind of ripped me off for my entire lifetime with only maybe 1 or 2 decent games and nothing that's made me go, wow. And I kind of was hoping for that. Just once. That would be nice. Anyways, Tech Tree. So, to look at the Americano tanks, the T1 Heavy is something I just picked up a couple days ago. And because I had discounts for Christmas, I got some tanks discounted along this line. And so what I decided to do was run up this line. So we're on the T1. We need to earn experience points. And then we still have to pay what we call credits to buy the next tank. And each of them have a price. At 354,000 is reduced price. And the credits I've got reduced. And so that's kind of cool. And it goes on and on until tier 10. And so that's sort of what we're going to do with this tank, which is why we're going to play it, because we need to gain these experience points to progress to the next. Same as the Mouse Chen. It's got a long way to go, so it gets a win tonight. Okay, and over to the Soviets. The IS-7, which used to be the cat's pajamas in this game. One of the best tanks they had. Now, it's just a Joe average tank that's still pretty good. And it's a tier 10, so we're pressing towards it. I've been chipping away at it, you know, using the little bit of time. I only had 2 Christmas days. I didn't play all throughout the Christmas holidays. In fact, it's been about 7 months before I played. On Friday was my first time back. And in the English line, we're going for the tier 10 Super Conqueror, which used to be, again, the cat's pajamas, but it's been nerfed, meaning it's been reduced. And it ain't so good anymore. IS-7's a little bit better than it, but it's got its strengths, and it's still a good tank, so I think I can work it. Also, with that, I've got some special earned characters. As you can see, these are the characters I have in my tanks. Some of them, like Mila Jovovich, you may know her from the Resident Evil series. Also, the Fifth Element, which is where they advertised her. She's running one of my tanks. I got her on a Christmas award. She's a commander. The Turtles, which is the point when I stopped playing because they were advertising to the little kids, and that's just not cool for me. Got them. Got Arnold Schwarzenegger from the year before that. We don't talk about the Schwartz anymore, not since the Podesta picture. Anyway, so that's some of the barracks. I've got some tankers that need tanks, though. This Christmas's guy for World of Tanks was Jason Stratham, or Jason Stratham, depending on what part of the world you're from. Emily Jingle Post is just I guess a Christmas character that was one. But from the Star Trek episodes, which was the last series I played before I stopped playing about 7 months ago, I got James T. Kirk, Uhura, and Spock. So I'm kind of keen on putting them in tanks, and you guys are going to get to watch that, so that's kind of fun. So, with that being said, side missions here, which I hope to complete. And also, forgive me, let me just do this so I can get rid of it. Hate these little tiny things that blip up on me. It's a thing. And this tank, I just put Saijin in, but I found out Saijin doesn't speak English. I have no idea what he's saying, but he says it with vigor. You'll hear him when I'm playing the T1 Heavy tonight. The T1 Heavy inside the tank itself is not that impressive. I have to say, I haven't upgraded it. I could have, but I'm just fighting enough to get the next tank, and then it's going to stay in the garage. I'm not really going to use it. I'm going to take the camo off it and pass it to the next tank. I have lots of camo, but I like this camo, and that's the way it's going to go. And I'm going to keep the tier 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 American tanks, so they will get better crews and such. But for this tank, it's kept, but it's not really going to be used again once I'm finished getting to the next level, which is in about 5,000 experience points, which could be a win or two with the multipliers, which is what we're going to do. With that being said, let's play some tanks. Now, I've got my platooning turned off, so because people invite me into their platoons if they want to share the experience and they want to help, we help each other. I'm just not into that this month. I'm talking to you guys on camera. I'm not that great of a player. Never have been. I have my moments of brilliance, and then I have my moments of utter stupidity. But I do know what I need to do. For example, the T1 Heavy is a heavy tank. There's usually about 3 to 4 choke points in every map. And the T1 Heavy simply goes to the choke points and slugs it out. Of course, Overlord is the more difficult choke points. Many people will go to the beach. I like going to the bottom of the hill. See that windmill over there? I'm sort of headed that way. And then there's hills on the far side where light tanks like to go and die because nobody's there to shoot. But As you can see, this game's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 heavies. And it's tier 5 and tier 6. Meaning the 2 tiers are together. That's my team. That's my tank. We're getting set to go. T1 heavy. Let's go, team. Let's go win. Now I could type into the chat down here. This is a chat for the game, for the team. For me, those are okay. What I didn't like about this game is the private chats, because there are children playing this game, and it's a public game. You know, it's free. So guys from prison could be playing in this game for all we know. So if you've got kids, you got to be wary of that. You know, be responsible. Because there are bad people out in the world. There's a lot of really good people. But there's some real stinkers. Let's just hit that truck. This has changed a little bit from the last time I played it. In fact, I'm too far over here. We're going to go back over here because this guy's going to hit me. Now he's coming. There we go. I'm going to lock my turret in. Press your right mouse button to lock your turret. Your left one fires. You do want to aim, but I also want to wait for my team. Now, some of them are on the next level. There's the Churchill. Hello, he's going to pepper me to death. I have no idea what you said, but you probably said, "You got hit, you stupid fool." I pity the fool to get hit. Okay, Tiger. Tiger, burning bright. Where are you? There you are. Oh, 105. We're almost dead. Already hit us. Uh-oh, that Churchill's gonna finish me. Nope, already did. Oh, not a great start. I like to get 1,000. That was not 1,000. Welcome to Gremlins Tuesday. Anyways, the game does give you a new feature. There's other games, Armored Warfare, that actually has done this with a crew a lot better. These tanks, as you've seen, have crews, captains, loaders, and such. Now, because we're playing a win thing, we're gonna get out of here. If we get a win, we'll be able to get some points out of this with the multiplier. I've got a ×5, so, or ×3, I'm not sure. Okay, so next, that was a cheesy tier 5 game, but this one's a more serious one for me. I'm gonna play this one more keepsies. It's the old Mouschen, which is like Little Mouse, because the big mouse is tier 10. These tanks are disgustingly large, and they used to be, well, their armor should be over meta, but truthfully, I think they get penetrated too easily for the type of tanks they are. They're big, they're slow, guns take a while to reload, pen's okay, it's average, but you think with the size of this tank, its armor would be an asset to it, and it's just not in this game as much. There's a lot of weak spots, and players hit them because players get to know them after a while, and there's a lot of videos showing you tips. You know, I tend to just more show you sort of the generalness of the game. I don't pretend to be an expert. You know, oh, look, top rank. Hey! Captain Crustyheart with the old Mouschen. We're going to go into the city and die now. I'm telling you, these games don't last. It's really rare. You know, in the old days, back in 19, you used to get, like, you know, I guess the older this game was, the longer the games would go. Some guys used to get, you know, 11 minutes out of a game. Now they're over in, like, 2. Like, I mean, the entire game is over in, like, 2. Like I said, watch some of these tanks move compared to this tank. And these speeds are incredibly fast compared to when the game started. See, he's looking to the left. How do we know you were gonna go there, Captain? You kind of want to lock your turret as to not, you know, give too many tells, but same time, that's really easier said than done. See what he's doing? He's giving him a push. I wish somebody gave me a push. No. I'm still a little defrazzled, to be honest. That was a rough start with the technology again. I don't think we're going to be running Restream on Rumble unless I really get it together. The last test, it worked. So I'm not certain what I did wrong. However, we will aim to fix. I think I'm gonna follow these guys. My TDs are over there. I'm gonna go with the heavy support. See, we got lots of time. We're an assault tank though, so we're not here to sit back. I lost a track already. Jeez. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna sit the girlfriends in the group here. I'm getting out of here. He's thinking the same thing. We got too much going on here. This is a really, really weird night for me. So as I was saying, it started with Restream really going wrong, and gotta watch my flank here. Yeah, he's getting a hard time here. Tank destroyer, CC. Okay, Mark can really do me in. Let's see if we can't stir something up over here, though. See, we're spotted. They're spotting us. Who the heck is spotting us? This guy. Oh, rough start. I am totally psyched out. Of course, I took that early hit and it's coming to get me now. Come on, Peek. Peek, hurry up. I just plugged my own guy there. Oh, I'm stuck. I don't have a second kit. Used up my kit. See number 4 and 5? That is health, and 5 is a mechanical kit that would do things like fix your tracks. Okay, so no cursing. My big thing tonight is going to be not to curse. If I can get through tonight without cursing, then I've succeeded. Come on, peek, 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 come on. There you go, you want to peek? There you go. Hey, good night, coyote. That's what I needed. That gets me into it a little. Now we're going to capture the base. We got 25 seconds. If we can get one more tank in here, we've got this game. Comes a TD though. He doesn't want me to do that. Come on, peek, TD. You're running out of time. He's got to get desperate, and when he does, I'm going to kill him. Oh, I missed him. I'm doing this to make it harder for him to hit me. Because 45... Oh, our guy's out. Well, that's it. Show over. Hello. 2. Say hello to my boomstick. Thank you. Come on. He wants to come out. He knows he does. Oh, he got me. Nope. Second one. That's close. Look at that. We're down to 5 and 6, so it's a close game. Interesting. As I said, welcome guys. Welcome to our little YouTube Tanker Tuesday. I'm gonna switch around here, see what Scorpion, see what my team's doing. Apologies for the rough start, guys, but we did get started, and we are gonna go at least until 9 o'clock tonight. So welcome to Tanker Tuesday. Friends from X, friends from Facebook, friends from YouTube, and even from Rumble, maybe. But not on Rumble. We're airing on YouTube only tonight. Our restream failed, so apologies again. And I think that's about it. Let's get back to the garage. The game goes on, but not with me. Let's see how our tier 5 tank did. We lost, so we will play again, because we need that multiplier. Tonight we're grinding. This is what the average free player would go through. We're grinding up a tech tree, and we've got premium days, and so we're taking advantage of that in getting extra experience points, which helps us buy tanks, which are up the lines on the tech tree from these tanks. So next, we're going to use the Object 257. Now, we got our 2 kills here, so we're going to get this reward. We've got that. There's the dogs. It's a weird night here. As I said, we're dog sitting, and the 2 dogs are getting along famously and playing like mad dogs, just like horses. Boom, boom, boom. All I hear is above me. We're in my studio at Rusty Rail Recordings in Northern Ontario. Here we go, the Russian tank. The Object 257. Forgive me, I cannot see the chats tonight. Totally blind. The chat I had set up was working on Restream. In fact, the only thing that wasn't working was my connections. Somehow my connections disconnected and I could not reconnect them. So we had to kill the Restream feed altogether and reset up a quick one on YouTube, as we're unable to do 2 at once from our OBS studio without Restream. So next week we're not even going to fool around. We're just going to run from YouTube. I'll have the chat, or sorry, tomorrow night for our Dave the Diver regular Crustyheart showcase. Tonight, it's all just World of Tanks. We're going to be doing this January and February, part of March. We'll be doing Star Trek, I believe, for part of March, April, and May. And then we're going to be doing World of Warships for, we're going to June, July. And then we're going to take August and September off and be back to World of Tanks for the winter season. Now, with this game, we're going to be grinding it out. This is never... Oh, there's an IS-7. That's the tank I'm trying to achieve at tier 10. He's gonna die fast if he keeps it up. I might die here, though. I gotta watch myself here. Usually somebody waiting to shoot me, but our guys are up here already. I took one. That wasn't fun. Trying to coordinate this is hard. See, we don't want to bump them. Same time. Can I get out of here and flank? See, I'm Mr. Flank. I like to flank. I'm gonna go with this guy. So, you know, we got guys back here. There we go. backing off the hill now. Come on, you want to come up. You know you do. Ah, Artie. Ah, no swearing. How are we doing behind us? We're down to 1. I gotta get there. We're not doing well in this game. Oh, I wish I could see the chat. I need the support. Ah, Artie again. We're dead. Not a great start. Little disheveled. One of the pieces of advice I have to y'all is when you're playing this game is to be in a good sort of state. And right now I'm a little spread out from the beginning we've had, and probably take me till about 5 after 8 to settle down. Okay, so let's get out of this game, guys. I could stay and see how the games are gonna turn out. Sometimes I do. If there's a good in-game chat, we're humming and we're communicating, I'll stay and watch it end. There we go. And we still don't have a win. You know, you can go 8-9 games without a win in this game. We're gonna play the Conqueror next. This is Vinnie Jones is the captain, an actor. Lock, Stock, 2 Smoking Barrels. Played a British gangster tough guy, almost like a Jason Statham, except for he's British. That way, you know, not that Jason isn't. Did I say it's Tanker Tuesday? There we go, top rank. I hope I don't suck again. Jeez. Okay, this one is fun up the hill. At least I got a tank that can move. Yeah, there's the in-game chat. Nobody's chatting. Nothing really to say. Looking at the guys that I'm playing with, they all know what they're doing. They're experienced guys. I can tell by their awards. Their credentials are at the side there. They've been around long enough to know what to do. Heavy tanks, go to the chokes. Medium tanks, hold the middle or support the heavy tanks. Light tanks, you get out in the field. Make sure that you spot. See that medium tank? I'm letting him go by me so he doesn't get pincered in. Because he can move, and he's also very valuable to me in the fact that he can spot or he can support. Now, if he stops in front of me to turn, I'm going to be so annoyed. They're already spotting guys, and the big boomsticks are going off. The adrenaline's starting to run. I want to get to this edge and go up the hill. And it's a long, slow climb. This reminds me of, we have a place in Toronto, just outside of Toronto, called Canada's Wonderland. It's like Six Flags, stuff like that. Anyways, it's probably the same thing. You line up for like an hour for like a 5-second ride. But sometimes it's sure worth it. Again, apologies, I can't see the chat. Please do, if you do enjoy this type of thing, subscribe. I also do music as well, so, you know, it's fun. And we're not always running as roughly as this. You guys are really going to see that tomorrow with Dave the Diver when I can just set it up on YouTube and it's just like one channel. So please subscribe, and if you do like it, I can't even say like it, because tonight is just such a freakish technological conundrum of an unfortunate series of events. I'm in the English tank, so I suppose I could talk that way. Hey lads, this is the map. Yeah, no kidding. See, I want to get up there. I got a TD on his own. There's an M56Y. M5Y should be. One of me. I want to get to that. See, he's not going to let me, though, this guy. He's too high. You're too high. You're too high, Jack.
Come on. Hit them like they owe you money.
Hit them like they owe you money. No, I want to get in behind them all. And then I want to hit them like they owe me money. And I think I can. Ooh, it's the flank! He's moving backwards though, that sly dog. Hello.
Nice. Have it, mate.
Thanks, Vinny.
Not, but don't worry about me, lads.
Let's do some... I'm a lousy side scraper, who am I kidding? Nah, I don't like that tank. I want him.
This ain't a tickle party. Give it to him proper.
Target, no target. I had a target. Small target. There we go. 403. So we're at 14. Ah, good. We're almost at 2. There's where I don't mind being at 2. I overshot. I honestly don't mind being at 2. That's where I'm used to hovering around.
Oi, don't go mucking about with a scope now.
Yeah, no kidding. What is going on with my gun? It keeps dropping down. That is weird. Very shaky tonight. That's not me. Something's going on. I think it could be my... Oh, there. I gotta look at my map. Who's back at our base? This is weird. See, when I move my tank, I'm losing my controls.
Time to start swinging and see what I can hit.
They're gonna capture our base. I can't do much because I'm in a heavy tank. There's no way I can make it back to our base in time, and our entire force has gone to the wrong place. So we're gonna have to press.
The close ones is the best we can do. Got the sights back working.
Oh, see, the sights were broken. Okay, that's why it was pulling down. That was really weird anyway. I did not like that.
Come on.
Oh, it's pulling down again. That is really weird. We just lost anyway.
I can't believe me bloody eyes.
But 5,000 and change, that's okay. That's a better game for me. We lost based on they got our flag. If you sit in a circle long enough, you win. We didn't have anybody that could get back. All heavy tanks and slow TDs. And if we won, I get the multiplier, but no wins tonight. It's World of Tanks, man. Notice, I am taking this calm. I'm looking at my individual awards right now. Again, apologies I can't see you in the chat. I really wish I could. Okay, so we're going to go back around to the T1 Heavy that's underdressed. Check the store, see if it's open yet, and I can get rid of this little orange ticky. It's making me crazy. It's a thing. Bonds. Why are the bonds orange ticking? That's nice. It's because I got one that I could buy, and I'm not going to. Okay, so T1 Heavy, here we go. Hello, my little T1 Heavy friend. We must win. The whole point to tonight is actually to win. No win, no multipliers. And as I was explaining earlier, if you joined us late, what we're doing tonight is we're grinding the tech tree with 4 tanks. 3 are tier 9, 1 is a tier 5, and we're moving up the line. So for example, tier 5 to tier 6. And I need to get something called experience points for that. Now, this is a heavy tank, as I think I think we're fighting with nothing but heavies tonight. But heavy tanks, go to the choke points. Medium tanks, you go to the middle. and hold the middle, or you support the heavy tanks, you know, at the chokes. Sometimes if you've got a medium that's unholy fast and not that armored, it's okay to stock it to be like a light tank and be a scout. But that's what you do. Scout at the choke. My tank is... okay, so the controls are even a little wonky tonight. We're really having some issues, man. Okay, guys, I need some space. I'll just drive right over. Thanks, dude. Dude, I would appreciate it if you're just looking straight, because you're not going to hit anything from there. There we go. And I'm in a hurry to get down here so I don't get shot. There we go. Give him some room so he feels comfortable. Courtesy of your fellow... Look at how fast he got there, that little tank. He's going to die fast, too. Come on, peek, 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 you little... Okay. That guy's there. See, that was the medium tank thing. Now I'm going to come up in a tank destroyer position for my approach. Because if there's tanks waiting for me, then I will know. They shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that quick. Now we're going to be all over this hill, top and bottom. I'm going to follow this lad up because the other lad's taking the bottom. There's no sense us all lining up, like spreading it out a little. And I'm going to come over to the top part here and surprise the hell out of these guys. Oh, are we going to get a dolphin dive in tonight? That would be really fun. Look at that, we got the hill. And we got a flank. He just took his shot. Yeah, Churchill. Guess what? You don't reload as fast as the other guys. How are we doing over here? Oh, I like this. Oh, there they are. I'm gonna get behind them. I'm gonna have to. Hello.
Siadło. Ciśniemy dalej. No jak to nie weszło? Gąski uszkodzone. Dobrze, że nóżka się nie popsuła. Padł nam software. Realnie spadł? No proszę cię. A na co mi ten kaktus?
This isn't so good.
Aha, za 0. Standardzik. Peryskop już działa. Tak.
Ah, what do we do? 2, 4, 6. That's okay. The our guy folded. I wasn't expecting that. Kind of went in, hoped to flank them. Our guys were supposed to still be there. They weren't. Happens. I didn't communicate to them, in fairness, and I could have. I could have put a marker down. That's my own shortcoming. Let's change it. No, let's keep it up for this round. Same games. Like I say, 5 wins is our goal. We got an hour to do it. This is just a normal night in World of Tanks that you're witnessing right now. Again, I can't apologize enough that the chat's not working. We'll have it right for tomorrow. Tomorrow is our regular Wednesday nights, and as I said, I'm stoked. We're going to be doing these series on Tuesday nights as well. World of Tanks is a game that I enjoy playing, so it can aggravate me though. I don't get upset at the lack of wins, because that largely has to do with the matchmaker, and the matchmaker in this game is infamous. Players hate it. They blame it. They might be right. They might be wrong. Now, a lot of it has to do with the map you get when on the original draw. If you get a lousy map, you're done. That's just the way the game is. And if you're on the wrong side, if they spawn you, you know, on the south, when, you know, there are advantages. Now, they've made some alterations to the map, so I can't speak too much upon it. Thank you very much. Let's give them a thumbs up. I don't want to talk because I'm pressing. Oh, you didn't help me. That's okay. You ran your rockets, but I'm too heavy. Some of the... Actually, does he have rockets? Or is he just a fast tank? He just tried to push me, and I'm big. I'm big. I'm bad. I might have been your dad. I'm the king of sleeves. Country Dick, Montana, the beet farmers. That's a reference. Put it in the chat. We'll catch it afterwards. Oh, I feel so bad. I don't even know if my buddy Bill Arrett is here tonight. Wild Bill, if you're here tonight, love you, pal. Bill's a big burly guy with a big burly beard, and he'll give you a big burly bear hug and chat you up. Losing my headphone. Forgive me, guys. It's kind of an awkward dance. I have to change the earpiece to the other ear. Ooh, this is weird. I am so slow. What are we moving at? A whole 20 kilometers, though. That's pretty fast for this tank. That's okay. It'll save me some time. I'm not controlling things that well. And this earpiece is falling out as I have a dog mauling me. Hey, Nico. Hey, buddy. Can't play right now, pal. We'll get you after, though. There we go. See, we're engaging the board. But because I am 56 years old almost, I've kind of learned I don't have to be in too big of a hurry. Besides that, I'm probably missing all the guys who sped ahead early to snipe big tanks like mine. Joe Average is keeping up the good fight. I may cut over here as, of course, forever flanking it because you see where our guys are? They're safer up there. This tank is so slow. Oh, the mouse gen. All because I want the mouse. See, the mouse gen is nice, but the mouse is what I want. Now, here's where I earn my cash. I can't scroll forward. Oh, it jumped me all at once. I'm having lag issues. That's what's going on. Hey, so we're really running into it tonight. Lag issues, all kinds of problems. Tracked. Tracked. This is going to be a short game. And, again, things are jumping around that shouldn't. Weird. I need you guys to repair my tracks. Quick. I don't have a kit. I used my kit. He's tracking me. He's perma-tracking me. Dude's just picking me apart. The BZ-176. It's the most meta tank in the game, too, and I run into it. There it is. Hello. Can I salvage it? I lost a track. He's tracked me again. These guys are really experienced. But we blocked over 2,000, so we survived. You okay, guys? Yeah, this has been a really disappointing series of about 5 games so far. Works like that, though. I've partially lost some of my mouse, too, which is kind of disturbing me. There we go, we're getting it back. Strange night tonight. I'm just checking my input captures right now, because it is such a strange night. There's definitely gremlins going on in the studio. T1 lost again. Yeah, this is a big loser night. I had a big winner day yesterday, so maybe that's affecting the law of averages. Glacier. Haven't had this one in a long time, and they've changed this map, I think. So this should be interesting. Where's our choke we're going to? Going over there to our right. Where it says ships. Just to the right of that. It says aircraft carrier in the center and then ships. Over here. Okay, our mouses seem to come back to control. You know, another thing that players don't take into consideration when they're playing World of Tanks is often that they could be experiencing lag issues from connection issues from either your own LAN connection or your own connection, or your could be your internet itself, or it could also be their server. So either way, connections can really mess you up in this kind of game. And the RNG in this game is specifically infamous to a degree. but we are not playing well. A little frazzled. We're having technical issues, and we're not getting good draws. Sorry, guy. That's all part of it, though. This is all part of it. It's just part of World of Tanks and its wonderful world. He's getting flanked. I'm staying right here. So we're coming right around that corner. I got 4 on the go. Just can't pen them. Yeah, I heard. Of course, he hit me once. One of my tracks is damaged. Super Conqueror. Still a pretty good tank. Nerfed, but still a pretty good tank. I fear no tank, though, because I'm stupid. Let's track him. Nope. Critical hit my butt. He's going to kill me. He's coming right now. He's not even afraid. He's got no fear. Why would he? Tracked him. That's not going to help me. Oh. Survived that. Change tracks. Hey, hold on. I'm getting hit from the side and the behind. Oh. Didn't quite load it up enough. Such is the game. This is going to be hard to get a win tonight. Not sticking around. Thank you very much and see ya. Very businesslike. Bring the briefcase, unpack the briefcase, do the job, get out of there. That's what you do when you have nights like this. Also, you go back to your comfort tanks. Because I'm grinding, I don't have a comfort tank. The Conqueror is about... Actually, the 257 and the Conqueror I'm very comfortable in. The Mouse Chen, I am not. Its predecessor, the Tier 8 VK 100.01, I'm very comfortable in. Very happy with that tank. But definitely not the Mouse Chen. It is not my favorite in the universe. After this game, I'm going to take a little music break with you guys. Just because I can refresh and sort of get my stuff together for our second little push in this game. It's easy to log in 4 or 5 hours in a sit with this game. It's got some strengths. Its weaknesses is, boy, can it frustrate you. You know, especially if you're having an off night like I am tonight. In a way, it's kind of good. Because, you know, when you watch the content providers, oftentimes they're giving you their best. I'm giving you my honestest. I'm having a bit of an off night, you can tell with the tech stuff, and it's throwing me off. We're headed over to that machinery over there. Right on the corner again, where it says path, we're headed just over past that. That's where the heavies go, and I gotta go... I'm not going over this hill and down. Because if they've got a fast tank, and they do, BC-25, the Bat Chat, that can hurry ahead and do some damage. 705 may be able to as well. So what we're going to do is get this medium go by, and down I go. Gotta hurry. And you know what else I'm going to do? Something nice. Something I wish somebody did for me when I had my Mouse Chen going on. Dude, you getting a ride. There we go. And he's like, yeah, thanks, dude. Elephant trunk up. By the way, that's not a phallic thing when a tank does that for the uninitiated. If it's in the chat, Bill, behave yourself. That's the elephant trunk saying, meow, meow, I'm a powerful elephant. And by my helping him, he's going to help me. Because he's a big target that I can sort of hide behind. You're welcome, dude. I hate talking because I gotta reach over and let my hands off the controls. And he's actually, I think he's, no, I'm pushing him still. See, this gives him the heads up start now. Now I can disengage. He's on his. I'm going on mine. Let's see if I can't. Oh! That's where the big guy works against me. But he's helping me, because watch, they're going to aim at him. Where these clowns at? It'd be helpful if I could see them. I know they're there. Oh, here you are.
Come on.
Hit them like they owe you money. I know, Vinny. I know, Mr. Jones. Nothing. They're giving me nothing. Come on, you want a peek. Oh! You got him before I did. Oh, earpiece is falling out. It's really coming. Gremlins tonight! Holy gremlins! Everything's going wrong. That's okay, you get times like that. Goodbye, that's one.
Time to dream of sugar plums.
Ah, 3-on-1 here. This is a win for us. Come on, you gotta take that shot. You know you want that shot. The FV doesn't have the wind-up time, though. I'm caught. Nuts. He blew his turret off, and I happened to drive right in between. Ah, get out of my way! One of these nights, it's just so weird. Yes, good game. What do we got? 700. Not a great game at all, but we're gonna win. So you guys are gonna get to see the multiplier for those who haven't seen it yet. There's 2 tanks left. Essentially, there's 2 ways to win this game. You can capture the enemy circle, or you can kill all the existing tanks on the opposition. Players often like it both ways. He's not making it. That's the game. I could just wreck their base a bit. And that's it. Okay. So, this is tough. All around. That was not a pretty win for me, but look at this. Watch this. So, just under 2,000 points, and I'll make it over 5 almost. That's what the multiplier does, which is why we're playing for 5 wins tonight. 4 now. Now, the Conqueror only gets 1 win unless there's other things that go on. And so now we're back to the T1 Heavy. We're almost through our 3rd prize. See, they give you little helpful things. Little bonuses. Plus, there's missions that go on during this game as well. And the premium missions, I definitely haven't been outstanding enough to even get that 2nd one. But, as Reed Timmer says, never stop chasing. I say never quit. Never quit. Keep playing and keep playing. We're going to play one more, and then I'm going to take a little breather, because we are going to run a little overtime tonight because of the 15-minute loss we had at the start of tonight, which, again, I apologize for. We'll have it right tomorrow. Events, important events I've missed, yes, so check it out. Second I get out of here. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have everything righted. I know the chat issue won't be a problem tomorrow, and the streaming itself will be easy peasy if I'm not going to try to connect Rumble again. Unfortunately, Rumble has either enforced policies of monetization or change policies. And since they've done that, something has clicked on my system that's making it very difficult for me. Now, this is a really weird spawning spot. I could go all the way around the long way, which I should because I'm a heavy. Over to the top where my arrow is pointing, and then down through the side rocks here, and then down. And again, I'm not getting full mouse control, so this is strange. I don't think our heavies know where they're going yet. Or they're spawning late, one of the two. Either way, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. I have my choice. Now, you see, we're not defending our base. We don't have a base. This is a one flag game. Meaning, we have to assault them. I have a feeling, though, I'm a dead man the second I, Depends. If they spawned over the corner by the rocks, then really they're best off waiting, but most of the players won't do that. They'll come hunting, which means we'll encounter them about the top of these rocks where I'm headed to. What they should do is stay back and make a good defense and get ready for our onslaught. But I don't think they'll do that. Maybe I'm wrong. How's my mouse working? Just normally I'd lock my thing, but I just want to make sure my mouse is working okay. Tonight it's been jerky. I felt like I haven't been controlling it. When that happens, usually that's like, there's the top of the rocks, just like I thought. Alright, so this is going to be a hard call. It's going to be a hard rain of falling. Alright, here we go. Here's how you get around this when they're at the top. It's called a rock crawl. I could die because I don't have the most meta tank here. In fact, it's one of the wimpiest ones. But it is what it is. Reload on this is faster than I'm used to. Only 97. It's 297s. Now, why would I give him a shot again from this? So let's go over here. He's not expecting me to come from this way. Can't get him lined up. He saw me. Nuts! And there's a VK here. Yeah, a light tank. Let's be a little more cautious. We are not doing well as a team. Wait for him, wait for him, wait for him. He wants some points. He's a hungry hippo. He just tracked me. Hello. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead because I can't move. Yes, I know. Probably in check. Thank you for that. You're at least giving me some points. There we go. 500. Yeah, no support. My heavies didn't know where to go. A little slow. What are they saying in the thing? Nothing. That's just the arty. Not the arty, the mediums requesting help. Unbelievable. Alright, so the Conqueror got the win. Now something happened here, guys. Let me just take a look. They gave me a little notice. Nope, they didn't, I guess. It's gone. Congratulations, rewards for completing the back in action. Oh, okay, so we got some stuff. That was basically what they were saying. We got some stuff. Okay, fair enough. So while we wait for this game to end, actually we have to wait for this game to end. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna log out of the game. Actually, no, we're not. We're just gonna take it down. There we go. Okay, so what a start. Thanks for joining me. Again, we're blind. I can't see you guys at all. I can't see the chat, period. It's the way it rolled tonight with the connections. We won't be using Restream for some time again. I got two wild dogs here, or dog sitting tonight, and everything that worked in our test today and on Friday didn't work tonight, so that's neat. And the takes isn't exactly going overly well for us, but we're going to press on, because that's what we do. Anyways, going to take a little tiny break, and when we come back, more takes. See if we can't get those 4 wins. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Please remember to subscribe, and eventually, when this starts getting good, give it a like. Oh, I love you guys. Thanks for joining us again. We'll be right back.
Many goodbyes in a person's life, loved ones and friends, and this never ends. When it does, it ends with strife. It's not always that bad, because there are lows, but you have to put yourself out there if you want to make it go. And when it's going well, enjoy it like it may never end. Be well, and I wish the best to you, my friends. I bear no more grudges and forgive you your shortfalls. The man who has a renaissance is the greatest man of all. There are men who are cheaters, mistreaters, and leaders who flaunt their position and style. They got a lot to reconcile. Comes a time in life when a man knows what he wants and needs, finds a comfortable zone in which he can breathe. They harvest and planted seeds, a renaissance, a response to that man's deeds. And when it's going well, enjoy it like it may never end. Be well, and I wish the best to you, my friend. I bear no more grudges and forgive you your shortfalls. The man who has a renaissance is the greatest man of all. I bear you no more grudges, forgive you your shortfalls. This man, he had a renaissance, he's the greatest man of all. Thank you.
Well, that brings me back. That was actually a rehearsal session I did. I did it because I had a live show, and I did it for friends just to get used to playing. And it was a song I wrote called Renaissance, title track of my first album. Wow, brings me back. My hair was so short. That's what happens when you have a heart attack and a stroke. You just stop cutting your hair. But you still shave. So we're going back to Tank Skank. And once again, apologies, can't see it in the chat, but that doesn't mean stop chatting or don't chat. Drop a line, I am going to look. And tomorrow we're going to be live streaming again on this YouTube channel. We will have the chat working up, I'm confident about that. Just no last minute glitches or anything else. And you're seeing World of Tanks for what it really is. Average blase player who's having an off night. Playing a very tough game, and as you can see, these games do not last long, so you end up playing a lot of games. So far, what have we done? 8 games tonight, and we have 1 victory, 7 losses. Now, I find that the law of averages really kicks in. I'm only live streaming until about 9:15 tonight. But I'll probably go with this until about maybe 10:30 to get my 5 wins. So you can easily spend 3 hours just trying to get 5 wins. Conversely, there's times when you can spend next to no time and you have 5 wins. So it's the luck of the draw, and your skill helps out. And when you're having an off night, as I say, I've got a lot of tanks in my garage. So I have tanks that are really comfort food, and I'm very confident in, and I know like the back of my hand. But we're not doing that tonight. It's a grindy night, and that's what you go through with the tanks when you're a free player. Now I do have a lot of purchased tanks, so while I am a free player, I have purchased tanks in the past. I haven't bought a tank in over a year though. I haven't played the game in over 6.5 months, almost 7 months. And so it's just the way things roll, technically. But when you're a free player, there are some loss figures. When you're a free player, you have to do things like this. You gotta grind if you want to move forward on the tech tree. Just to look at my T1, how many points do I have? 11,000. So I need 19,000 to get to the next tank. Now I have 17,000 of these, but I don't really want to use these up too much. I kind of want to save them. The Conqueror's got to win. So what we're going to do is play the Mouse Chen, the Object, and the T1 Heavy until we get another win. Now ultimately, Mouse Chen is only going to get one win tonight. So I'll play the Mouse Chen until it wins once and I get the multiplier points. I'll play the Conqueror once usually until I get that, which I got the multiplier points. And then I'll play the T1, the tier 5 T1, and I'll play the 257 to try and get 2 wins if I can off of one of those tanks at least. Especially the tier 9 Object 257, the Russian tank, because I'm really pressing for that tier 10 IS-7. That's my prize. I want it. Mind you, I'm kind of keen on the tier 6 American Heavy. It was an ineffective tank for quite some time, and they've gone and bumped it up, which is sort of like the opposite of where they bumped it. Now, we got a heavy tank, so we don't go to big open fields. We like cities, we like congested areas. We like rubble. These maps are interactive, so airplanes will crash, boats will crash, you just change the map halfway through. Some of them, my earpiece looks like it's going to fall out. This is really a real Gremlins night. Even our spawns have been a little weird. This is the most normal spawn I had so far. Oh, Mouse Chen. Nice tank. Sam ride. Checking it. Come on, Sam. There you go. Why are you guys pushing? It's not working. Why am I stuck? Troubles. We are really average. You're experiencing technical issues. Alright, Artie! Hey, welcome to the party, Artie. Nuts. Oh, I just shot my own guy. Yes, I did. 13 big seconds till rewind. I just got nailed. Okay, my tracks down.
Track repair. Drive on.
Come on, Pete. He's driving away. He's driving away. I know he's driving away.
One of our tracks has
We are really taking it. Okay. Oh, it's just not going right. That's the thing about it. For the green, no green. Hey, I got some spotting. 500. Already sense that. Target though. Can't no sense of shooting the low target. Let's use this guy's face. Once he's got the animal, my team. Triangulating. Could get a shot. Could get a target. Not gonna shoot if I don't have any target there. Arties! You're killing me, dude! I'm tracked again. The Arties tracked me. I could use my med kit. I'm not going to. I think we're gonna need it later. Yeah, I'm gonna use my health pack. These cost money, but not money, but these cost credits. They don't get nothing for nothing. It's not even focusing on me. It's like I had enough of you. Not spotted. Beauty. There's 12, 13, so that's a little better. And I'm tracked again. That's why. Unbelievable. How many times can they track you in a game?
Track fixed. Let's roll.
I already worked for me there. Well, no, I can't see.
It's working, but not very well. The radio man is bleeding. We can't
There's the
rely on
target.
him.
He's got next to enough for that to come. I couldn't squeeze it off.
Everyone get out.
That kind of night. There we go, guys. 16. How are we doing? Oh, we're getting beat. That's not going to be a win. Most Gens can play again tonight. No cursing. I'm impressed. So far, we managed to go for almost an hour and a half, and no cursing yet. That's pretty good for a guy like me. All right, so we're going to do the 257. We're just going to run it because we're getting short on time. Like I said, I'm going to go about quarter past tonight, gang. And then we're going to call it because we're going to see you tomorrow on this channel for Dave the Diver and a special preview game. Looking forward to that. My dog's moaning. Oh, not again. I love dogs. We got a cat too, and she's an ace. I just love my kitty cat and my dog. And we've got a special guest tonight too, so that's kind of a lot of fun for us. So Nico, the Shih Tzu, go with Whiskey the Jug. Okay, here we go. Object 257. You got a dog? Give a shout in the chat. Shout it to the dogs! Okay, where are we going? Where's my clip heads? Down here, we're going this way. Heavy tanks, go to the chokes. Medium tanks, you hold the middle or support the heavy tanks as best you can. Light tanks, you get out there into the field and spot. Now, medium tanks that are like light tanks, you can go spot too. Tanky sprayers, you hang in the back, move forward gradually. Unless you're like a T95 or a T123, you know, a heavy tank really is the size of the tank sprayer, you guys know who you are. Then you treat your tanks like heavies. You can go right up with the heavies. I take my T95 right to the front line. And I do well with my T95. I enjoy it. Okay, so here we go. Soviet object 257. I'm gonna head to that rock. It's gonna give me a push on. You know, with this tank, you almost want to reverse side spray. It's a real art to reverse side spray. That's where I show my bomb. Now, this tank does not have good gun protection. You do not want to get caught by that guy, just like all guys just did. I'm an old man. Bloody Harley. I just got blown up.
This vehicle is had it.
Unbelievable. Where did I die from? I need the replay on that one. Give me that instant. I took it from the side. I didn't see that. He must have been on the other side of the hill where tanks are never supposed to go. Well done. Or a really bad move, and you're gonna die, guy, but you know what? Work with this guy. orthodoxy pays off, and that one did. Jeez. It's that kind of night. Started that way, it's gonna end that way. Watch my team win when I get next to no points on this one. So far, we've only got one win tonight, and we've played 11 games. Very interesting. Oh, forgive me. Oh, there goes the dogs. Yes, it's 11 games, we're 1-10. That's World of Tanks. We're not really losing money, we're not making a ton of money, we're just playing. We're not changing any games, we're definitely contributing, but not that much. You know, you can contribute all you want to a losing game, and we've got 10 of them, so... Until I can break the matchmaker, then, it's gonna continue. And I need to play better. I'm not one to criticize players or things as such. I want to criticize myself for losing. Say, yeah, you got some tough breaks. But at the same time, play better. That's all you can do. Play better, communicate harder. Now, the joke is over by the city there. We're gonna go to town. That city. It's town. We're gonna go to town.
To będzie dobra runda.
My buddy 1919 over here, Lon. I'm probably gonna die first because, like I said, this tea, I haven't dressed it. It's pretty raw. I could improve it. I'm not going to because we're getting close. You know, 2 good wins with multiplier, and we're not going to be playing this team yet. So I'm not motivated really to do a lot of major repairs. I gotta look at them. Driving inside the house and getting full that sign in your tank doesn't full. Yeah, I want to go up there, so I don't want to get hit from the side. Like I just did in the last game and get destroyed by the unit. There's our one. I need to protect. There we go. Somehow it's not really quick enough. Same time, the other heavies are nowhere near me. Really nice.
Ricochet?
Let's get
Gdzie ty
those.
Vex?
Alright. Side. Here comes our heavy.
Elegancko, łatwa pena.
Your team only against my team only. Right. He's coming too. Look at that. Fire, fire, fire. Big fire. Come on, shred him.
Siadło.
That's better. One more. Put him in, there you go. Good night, Ryan. Good night, Coyote. There you go.
Nawet się nie spociłem. Aha, za 0. Standardzik.
Shred him. One shot and I gotta get out of here.
A jak to nie weszło?
Come on. Going for it. Ah, if it pays off, it's brilliant. If it doesn't, I'm dead.
Gąski uszkodzone. Dobrze. Kolejna bomba. Rykoszet. No i styl.
Oh, Matilda got me.
Wjazd do garażu.
Oh, that's a better game, and it should be a win. Right. That was intense. Yeah, I know I was getting plugged from behind. Side, look at that. Tracked, as usual. Destroyed. We are up, though. So, this one in theory should be ours, and that should be good for the T. But let's see. What are we at? 11 and a half. I wanted 15 before I end my little series with T1 by the next tank. So we got the mouse chen next. No, we are waiting. Onslaught down here is a special game that we can play. We may do that another week. Also, we'll get into what clans are. I have a clan. I haven't populated it or even advertised it yet, really. So, I may try to put a clan together, play some clan battles, maybe even try and get into a clan tournament for you guys later in the year. But we'll see how things go. I find with World of Tanks, I have a love-hate relationship with the game. It's really fun, but it's also really aggravating and frustrating sometimes. Especially if your team's not so good, if you're off your game. Like for tonight, I started disheveled and my game is indicated. It's like flowed like that. And you just need to play through it. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you may have some connection issues which cause lag, things like that. It's very frustrating to play the game. There are people who do cheat in this game, like all games that are online. Believe it or not, they actually pay money to cheat. There's game riggers and there are cheaters. Cheaters do get caught and banned eventually, but you know, just getting a new IP, you know, and they're back in it with the new series. But anything they buy, they lose. So I guess that's the punishment. But they do exist. You just gotta roll with it. It's a free game. It's a public game. This isn't Dave the Diver. I love Dave the Diver. There we go, we got a win with the T. So, that's what we were waiting for. We're gonna get some more points on that. 3,000, so that puts us at... Mouse got the 18,000, I got excited there. What is the T at? 15 almost, okay. So we can buy our tank next. We're not gonna do that tonight in front of you guys. What you do is you go in, essentially, and because I bought this, which allows the path to go clear to this, I can use my research points to pick this up and then purchase the tank. And then I've got to, stock it and put a crew in and put paint on, all that stuff. So anyways, the T is done tonight. So let's get rid of it. Okay, and now the order is going to be interesting. Our 257 game was a win! Yeah! You may walk away with me being successful at my goals at least tonight. Not pretty, really ugly, but I'll take it. And again, this is going to be about 3,000 and change, so that helps. And I need currently with the 257, 164,000 of these little stars, these star points here. And where am I at? I'm at 71,000 almost, right up in here. 70,000. Progresses me to the IS-7 tank. And I've got 2 wins left on my multiplier to do tonight. Which we've got a half an hour, so we might see. There we go. So we're almost through to that one too. Eventually, that will be probably by near the end of the month. I should have enough points to start to seriously go at that IS-7, and that's why I'll need all these millions of credits. Which, as we said before, credits are like the most important part. And the only tank that has one is the old mouse chen. The old mouse chen. This boys to cabaret. Boom, boom. Dire Straits. Making movies. Great album. If you never had to listen to that one, I highly recommend it. Okay, this one. We're going to be doing some spotting. Yeah, when you drive a heavy, prepare to do all kinds of nutty stuff. Now this map doesn't, it's got chokes, but it's not really like traditional chokes. In fact, there's no really place where a heavy can hide under this is an artillery map the whole way. So Artie's gonna probably pick me apart, and I'm gonna see literally when I die. What I'm gonna do is try to slot, get up into this corner. Unless this guy's gonna take this corner. Which I don't think he's gonna do. He's gonna go up to the hill, or to the town. Where the flag is would probably be the brightest. I, on the other hand, am gonna come up to the corner. Oh no, he's on the corner. So I got two guys on the corners. Oh, here comes Artie. For whatever reason, Artie's just love me. Yeah, there's too much burst. 69 is a sieve to take. That very low. But at the same time, they've got great magnificent guns. You don't want to be pinned by one really good after this way. Alright, so we're all in. Are you kidding? They're all ready. Alright. Nope, not really good shot from the front. Target, there we go. Lost too much on the trade. Can we get another trade with him? Ah, hit from the side by the Centurion. Everyone's enemy now. Oh, we're over 1,500 total. So that wasn't a loss. If we get a win, that'll be worth it. Okay, guys, hopefully they win. You got me. Oh, yeah. See how far away he was? Beautiful shot right through there. Bingo. Such is life in tanks. Now they got drones, so at least I'm glad this game doesn't have drones. It's hard enough. That far away. That's what good spotting does for you. We're actually doing on that. If we win the left side of the screen, the 2-lane, then we may actually win that battle. Now I have 2 wins, so I can put 2 games out there at once. And the 257 is the most important tank right now for me, because that's the tank I want to progress the most. So if I use multipliers on any tank tonight, the 257 is the one that I want to give the most to. But now, the other multiplier I can give to the Mouse Chen or the Conqueror again if I wish, because they're both pretty far away from their tier 10 tanks that they're progressing to. It's all a lot of, what do I want and how am I going to best get there with this game. There's a little game within the game. The Empire's Border. And it's standard battle. This is one of the tougher maps to play. If you're a light tank, and if you're a party, which is particularly for little ambitious right now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go straight. We're in the 257, I can go either way. I may turn. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to turn. Let's go this way. Going with the general consensus of my head is once again, let's give our boomstick here, our double gun, a boost. Sure you appreciate it. Sometimes when you're not the biggest gun in the game, it pays to help out your teammates. And I know a lot of guys don't do this in World of Tanks anymore. I do. Why? Because I'm not the biggest, most effective gun in this game. Also, I'm having an off night. This guy may be having the night of his life. If he does, my team will win, and I will get points. There. He's going north. Everybody's gonna be happy. Now see where Damien 607 is? That's roughly where I would like to be facing my head. Look at my tank just stopped. I'm not using my WASD keys, I'm actually using my up-down directional arrow keys. Ooh, that's sick. I got a little fun. Shit, we're just nice. I'm just not going for it. Vision's not that great. It's heavy fun. Just me. Target. Oh, there's a block. That's like a tennis ball bouncing off my tank. Ah, the guy behind him. That's what I want. Get a pet. seconds. 14 seconds. You suck. No swearing though. Still haven't cursed. Oh, use team. Special weapons. We'll go through these shells next game. Still over 1,000 in the back. Tank destroyers. See, when you use, there's three types of ammo regularly. There's HE, which is mesh, which is high explosive. Usually that's great if a tank has no sort of armor over its top, or if it's got weak armor at the top, or if it's an artillery piece. Then there's, which is heat, which we call the second form, which is the most expensive usually. It depends better. There we go, base experience, and our motion one. Hey, there's a break. Again, not the best games, but good points. Good result that way, I'll take it. That's it for the most chat tonight. And we're doing great on time, surprisingly. So now, really, I think, I gotta check just to be certain, but I think there was one left. So I can give it to either, but I prefer to give it to the 257. So if the 257 wins, that's great. We'll play a different kind of tank for fun. Now looking at my missions, I've completed all of those. I got some extra points here, which is handy. Win 5 battles. I may stick around later and try and do that. That's how the game keeps you playing. Still, lousy night, so that didn't come to fruition. That's going to be hard tonight because I am just not playing well. That's where you got to finish in the top 5 of your games. You have to win and finish in the top 5 of your team for points, whether you block, scout, or hit with your tank, penetrate the other tanks. You get points for that. The Conqueror, we still are pretty far away from this goal, so I really would prefer to give the points to the 257 tonight. So I think while we wait for that, we're going to go to our American tanks. That's me, the tank M7. By the way, you recognize the movie The Fifth Element? Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it? Cute. The taxi cab tank. Let's see. Where is that tank? It's the T1 heavy, there it is. Okay, so what we're going to do, it's going to cost me 5,000 of these extra points I have. Look at that, the object won. So technically our playing night's done. I love that. Whew, we didn't do that great, but we did get some nice bonus points on that, which makes it worth it. Bam! Okay, so we survived the night, and now we can research our M6. There it is, and we can purchase it. It's going to cost me I gotta look, I'm blind. 354,000. Now, if I want to load the ammunition, I'm going to need that. I don't have extra garage slots, and I'm not going to get rid of any tanks for it, so I'll buy that too. So this tank now is 609,000. There we go. Got my ammo's loaded. It's going to cost me more, because I like to put a small first aid kit in. I like to put a small repair kit. I don't put large kits in because games are too quick nowadays. It seems to be a waste to do that. There you go. I had 2 of the depots, so it's going to cost me, but not as much. Shells. We don't need that many of these, so let's get rid of a few of these. These are the more expensive ones, but as you see, the penetration is greater, and the velocity is far greater. So these you use if they're important games or important scenarios. That's it. That's costing me 22,000 extra. And then, equipment. How am I going to line this? You know what? I honestly don't know yet. And I do have lots of pieces, experimental and improved, and bounties. So, for example, I have experimental pieces. I got 5 of these. So depending on what the tank needs, I can use these pieces to improve my tank. I can use bonds to buy these. I'm not going to. And I don't think I have bounties. They're special. Okay, so we'll do this after, and I'll camo it up, and that's basically how you move up the tech tree. And next, what I'm going to have to do is, well, I got to to move to the T29, I'm going to need both of these, so I have to pay for them. I'm going to sell the previous gun. Same with this one. Sell the previous gun that I just bought. There it is. Okay. And because we are keeping this, I will do this. I need to buy these next. I'm not going to do that tonight. We're going to have one more game, one last final game. And I've got to pick my crew, whatever I want to put in there. So the 257 played and won. The Conqueror played. It's done for the night. I could play the T57 again, but there's no more win multipliers. So there's no real purpose to that. Now, if I could see the chat, I would just simply ask you guys, like, hey, what tank do you want? What do you want to see? Do you want to see a light? Do you want to see a heavy? Do you want to see a medium? Tonight, we've been playing nothing but heavies. So maybe what we'll do is the old, we'll finish the night with the KV2, the boomstick. This tank is all or nothing. If you're having a good night, this tank will just kill whatever it looks at. Seriously, 700 points, boom, one shot. If it's having a bad night, it's not going to do anything. It's a slow, cumbersome tank. Its armor is really a glass cannon. And it's got a big, scary gun for Tier 6. Tier 6 is the, I guess you could say, the earliest of the competitive levels. You really Tier 1 to 5 are your learner levels. Tier 6 to 10 are your competitive levels. And really, too many guys go up to Tier 8, 9, and 10 too early. And they pay for it. Now this does give you a service record. I don't want to look at mine right now because I have a feeling it's dropped and I'll be sad. Okay, Erlenberg, it's a city map, so we're going to the city. And we're going to load hash. Because we're big guys, so we want our nasty fire weapon that's not too heavy. We're going straight into this town. I gotta watch because there's other heavies. There's a big giant eye. Another one similar to mine. And it's got the same idea to go straight to town. We could cross. But we're slow. So we're not going to be one of those heavies that cross. I would say that Tiger Peaks is ready.
Time to roll out.
Steady one. In fact, you know what? Because I'm a big nasty tank. When I'm playing these games, I often like to let it does take a while to reload. I'll follow up with big guys. If I'm having a tough night, seem to be able to have a problem with the kills and telling you it's been a really tough fight to play something. So I like to just get around 2 hours, so I don't think it's smart. We're already going to pick this apart. I gotta take a walk. There he is. Hello. Target.
That one didn't go through.
Let's do it. Yes, I'm at a tough to hide.
The radio man is bleeding. We can't
Side's
rely
great
on
now.
him.
Now I'm going to change my ammo for this guy after this shot.
Critical hit.
Oh, let's go for a heat. Let's go for a heat. We're going with our most expensive ammo. Just for you guys. Yeah, I like this video. Alright, so far, we only got 247 points. We're taking forever to reload. That's what I said. It was a rough night. I got some. Goodbye. There you go. That's why I love this tank. 1 point. 1 point for that kill. And, oh, one of they got one too. And he'll be forever. Figure out how long it takes to reload. Unless he's using his big gun, which case then he I think I got time to go forward. In here. Surprise this guy. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't get my receptacle going. Something is wrong. Maybe I'm getting a bit of a
Track hit.
Something's kicking me apart. I want that KB when he pokes around the corner again, but I don't think I can hit him.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
There he is, beside me. Flanked. Well, that was an interesting evening. Either way, one kill. This one, it doesn't matter if we win or not. For me, well, it matters if we win, but I mean, points-wise, it really makes no difference for me. And you know what I'm going to end up doing is taking my premium tanks, and later on, perhaps in about 15 minutes or so, I'm going to go wreak havoc with my premium tanks and get these 5 wins and end my night, count my lucky stars that I did okay tonight despite the incredibly poor start. We did spend some smallies tonight too. Look at that. Credits are 700,000 credits in total. So it was a very strange, gremlin-ish kind of evening today. I'd like to thank you all for joining me. We're not quite done yet. I'm going to leave you all with a music song, like I always do. We like to play 3 songs in all of our shows. Well, it did 257, eh? Yes, we're just waiting for this. Actually, we don't need to just do this. And again, many thanks for joining us tonight. I'm going to leave you with a song again from my first album called Knowing You. And a reminder, we won't be on Rumble tomorrow because I'm sick of, well, Friday and tonight gave me extreme challenges trying to do the 2 of them together with Restream. So tomorrow we're going to play it safe, and we're just going to be airing our regular Wednesday show on YouTube. And I look forward to seeing you. Thank you for tuning in tonight for this disheveled performance. That was Tanker Tuesdays. We'll be back next Tuesday for Volume 3 of Tanker Tuesday. We're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing story mode next Tuesday. I'm going to try and do something a little different every week with World of Tanks for the 2 months we're going to be playing it. And tomorrow we're going to be doing a little Dave the Diver, and maybe we'll look at Planet Coaster a little tiny bit as a preview as to a little bit about what that game is like on Steam Games. Both Dave and Planet Coaster are gamepad games. They're not keyboard mouse games, so that should be interesting. Tomorrow, a reminder, we do start at 8 p.m. and we go from 8 to 9:30 on Wednesday nights, 7 to 9 on Tuesday nights. And again, thank you very much for joining. Please subscribe. It sure helps. And if you can hit the like, not that I deserve it tonight, but if you can hit the like, it'll help the algorithms out a lot. But we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is I achieve level 56 of my game on May the 20th of 2025, and it would sure be swell if I can get 1,000 subscribers by that time. So if you can, please help me grow the channel. I'd like to be where you guys hang out and be able to see you chat and be able to talk to you every Tuesday and Wednesday night. It's a place to go. It's a place that's safe. And I'm not really going to talk too much about the world, so basically I just aim to entertain you and show you how the video games play. If I do make any money out of it, I'm just going to buy games. I don't need your money. We're not having super chats, special chats. You don't have to pay to talk to me. You can't even, I can't see you right now. But you don't have to pay. I'll talk to you guys for absolute free. I mean, it's a thrill for me to be able to host you and show you a little bit about my world. And I appreciate you stepping into my world tonight. So thank you sincerely. Be safe, and we will see you next week. Good night, guys.
Knowing you, I'm a better man. I must admit you were not part of my plan. But knowing you, you help keep me strong. I know that one day we will be gone. And I'll look to the skies with soft tears in my eyes and feeling so true. And I'll smile after all, because I know you. But knowing you, I knew you would stay strong. Keep taking care of business after I'm gone. But knowing you, I'm a better man. You help me be the best that I can. And I'll look to the skies with soft tears in my eyes and feeling so true. And I'll smile after all, because I know you. For knowing you, I'm a better man. And I must admit you were not part of my plan. For knowing you help keep me strong. And I know that one day we will be gone. And I'll look to the skies with soft tears in my eyes and feeling so true. And I'll smile after all, because I know you. Thank you.